Hello everyone, my name is Pranav Prakash Devre. I am from Section B, 6th M, from CSC department. So this is Tier 2 of subject Cloud Computing Foundation with Kubernetes. And my topic is digital transformation of Global Trust Bank using Google Cloud Platform. So let's start our presentation. First, we will take a brief overlook about Global Trust Bank. Global Trust Bank is the largest bank which has over 10 million customers worldwide. It has high transaction volume daily, operation across multiple time zones, demand for continuous availability, as this bank is very big bank of the whole world and it has 10 million plus customers. So it has a high volume of data at each and every second. Each customer does transaction and that transaction is handled by this bank. And so because of this this has various demands for continuous availability. Moving forward, this is a very big and old bank and it has a very great legacy. But with this legacy, it has come forward with some infrastructure challenges. So our next topic is legacy infrastructure challenges. So the first challenge is on-premise limitation. Traditional data centers with fixed capacity and high maintenance overhead. As traditional data center has fixed capacity of data storage. So a second challenge is scaling constraint, low provisioning, and inability to handle peak load period efficiently. At some specific time period, the amount of customer is very high. So at that time, it has very slow provisioning and inability to handle the peak inability to handle the customer at that time period. Cost efficiency, high capacity expenditure with underutilized resource during off period hours. At some period, like there when the customer are very low, at time also they have to pay the cost of the particular resources. Security gaps, limited real-time fraud detection capabilities, and reactive threat response. So as we have seen the challenges, now here we come up to the solution which we get for the challenges using Google Cloud Platform solution. Constant services, containerized services, Google Cloud Engine, Google Kubernetes Engine for microservices architecture and orchestration, analytics engine, BigQuery for real-time data analysis and insights, global network security. So now here comes cloud architecture design. First of all, the cloud architecture design has four main components. They are hybrid cloud, microservices, API layer, auto scaling. Hybrid cloud, integrated on-premise and cloud infrastructure. It has both integrated on-premise cloud structure and on-premise and cloud infrastructure. On-premise store the data on the premise and cloud store data at various different locations. Microservices, decoupled components for flexibility. API layer, digital payment integration, auto scaling, dynamic resource allocation. At a time when the customers are more, it will automatically scale the resources and the customer at or low peak time. It will automatically deallocate the resource. Moving forward, technologies implemented. First of all, the technologies implemented by Global Trust Bank are Google Kubernetes Engine, Cloud Run, Compute Engine, Cloud SQL, and BigQuery. Google Kubernetes Engine. Kubernetes Engine for containerized orchestration. The data is of very huge volume, so it will require a particular storage type that for that it will use Google Kubernetes containers. After that comes Cloud Run. This is used for serverless computing for event-driven workloads. Compute Engine. Virtual machines for infrastructure needs. Cloud SQL. Manage relational database services. It will check the customer ID, its balance, password, ID, and other things BigQuery, enterprise data warehouse and analytics. BigQuery, this is used for extracting data or storing data in the data warehouses. Warehouses are the basically the big data storage data storage location where data is stored in millions or trillions of GBs. Moving forward, what benefit do we get from moving to a traditional storage to cloud platform? So uptime. Uptime means the time at which the website is active or global trust bank is active is now 24 by 7 as all the services are on the cloud. And cost reduction, as the particular service as load time is not is there is no necessary to pay for the resources when the customers are low. It will only we have to pay for the services only when the services are used, and when the customer are very in large amount at peak time, so at that time the resources will automatically will be scaled up and we will have to be paying for that particular resources only. Thereafter comes fast transaction, as it is cloud based, so the transaction speed also increases 3 times. Also, it has other benefits also, that is like real-time fraud detection, AI-powered threat identification prevention, elastic stability, instant scaling for peak demand. Now, future-ready banking. Successful transformation. Global Trust Bank has successfully migrated to global cloud platform, achieving enhanced performance and security, operational cost and optimization, foundation for AI and machine learning integrated with emerging fintech innovation. So we can say that completely Global Trust Bank is a fintech innovation at this time.